Mr. Bukaba, Mr. Barak Bukaba, the Honorary President of the National Union of Algerian Technologists and Scientists. Mr. Bukaba, can you hear me? What is it like in Algeria?
In Algeria now we have 264 cases and 19 deaths.
So does Algeria worry about what will happen in Asia and Europe and now North America will happen in Africa, because that will be a big problem for a populous continent like Africa?
You know, this is the first time in the history of Algeria we know this kind of disease. So in the beginning, some people don't believe what happened, and they think that cannot be concerned by this disease. But after 2 weeks, now all people are worried to be sick, and now they respect the instruction of government. And most country in the world, except China maybe, are not prepared to this kind of disease. We can see in Europe, we can see USA, they are not prepared. So the African country, and in this situation, I want to be the advocate of Africa and development countries. The situation can be bad because no any country has to this kind of disease, the pandemic disease. We expect that to use the experience of others, especially the experience of the China experience is unique in the world. We see in all people can follow what happened in China and how the China people and China government take the situation to control it, and how they build a hospital in just few days, and the thousands and thousands of nurses and doctors, and very big logistic put. So for African developing country, we cannot have this logistic and capacity of organization, and we think the situation is not very easy for African country. You know, in Africa, many people don't have water. They don't have electricity. How to ask them to be clean? How to for hygienic? They don't have water. Hygienic is not very easy to do in Africa. So the problem is in development country and developed country is not the same.
Yeah, exactly. That's why we should worry about the further spread of the disease.